Can you please mute yourself, 0818?
I'm there, girl. I got it.
Okay.
I got it on there. We got it, Justin. Yeah, I think. Huh. Yeah, sit that money in the bank with my house up.
Okay, so I'm not on the record yet.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. A couple of housekeeping rules. Please keep your mics on mute until you hear your docket call. Once your docket is called, you will hear a short introduction about your docket today. You will then unmute your mic to be sworn in by the chairman. Mr. Chairman, in advance, we do have Councilman Joe Jones with us this morning. His docket is 25324. So we will be going a little bit out of order today.
Okay.
We can go ahead and start with the preamble.
In compliance with notification requirements of Ohio's open meeting law and section 101.021 of the codified ordinances of Cleveland, Ohio, 1796, notice of this meeting has been publicly posted. All boards and commissions under the purview of the city planning department conduct their meetings according to Robert's Rules of Order. Actions during the meeting will be taken by voice vote. Abstentions from any vote due to a conflict of interest should be stated for the record before the taking of any vote. In order to ensure that everyone participating in the meeting has the opportunity to be heard, We ask that you use the raise hand feature before asking a question or making a comment. The raise hand feature can be found in the participants panel on the desktop and mobile versions and activated by clicking the hand icon. Please wait for the chair or facilitator to recognize you and be sure to select unmute and announce yourself before you speak. When finished speaking, please lower your hand by clicking on the raise hand icon again and mute your microphone. We will also use the chat feature to communicate with participants. The chat feature can be activated by clicking the chat button located at the bottom of the WebEx screen. All meeting activity is being recorded by way of the WebEx platform. These proceedings are also being live streamed by way of YouTube. All requests to speak on a particular matter by way of our website and email have been considered. We have also received emails from those who have provided written comments on a particular matter. Mr. Jacobson.
Mr. Chairman, this is Dan Jacobson from the Law Department. Preliminary issues, the live stream, can we verify that the live stream is on and functioning?
Through the chair, yes.
Thank you. And Mr. Chairman, as the Law Department has done since these look meetings have gone virtual and or hybrid, law states its objection to the use of the chat function. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Davis.
Mr. Bradley,
Here,
Mr. Maschke,
Here.
Mr. Dink,
Here.
Mr. Gallagher. We have a quorum.
Okay, we're going to call housing docket A 253-24, 3290 East 146th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is fire damage, issued on October 17th of 2024. Appeal was received on November 17th, 2024, requesting for 30 days to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law, Ward 1 Councilman Joe Jones. Will the applicant or his or her representative or attorney please state your name for the record? Mr. Chairman, I do not see Reverend Smith or anyone from Pine Creek Management present in the participants panel, nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Okay. Mr. Vanover, do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Jacobson.
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
To the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, without a specific understanding of the request, I will present to the board that there is an active permit that was issued on April 30th, 2025 with a city registered contractor to correct the fire damage components of this building and to correct the notice of violation. As of yet, there's been no inspections of the work, but there is an active permit to correct the conditions.
Okay. Councilman Jones, do you have any comments?
Councilman, your mic is muted if you're trying to make a comment.
Hmm.
Oh, well, Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
we're not getting a response from the councilman.
Okay. Mr. Vanover, what's your recommendation?
Mr. Chairman and Ms. Davis, did the request for appeal include a time period?
30
That
days.
they're
Through
requesting?
the Mr. Chief Building Official Vanover, at the time they were requesting 30 days, I believe was to try to secure the permits because they were working through the insurance company.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, it appears that they have the permits. We would ask then that, we would recommend that you remand it to the Department of Building and Housing. And we will allow the, Ohio Building Code to, take precedent and manage the timeline as long as work is, progressing.
Okay, so a motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action. Motion?
So move.
Okay, moved by Mr. Bradley.
Second.
Okay, second by Mr. Dank.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you. Okay, we go back to the top. Building docket A 260-24, 3240 East 93rd Street.
Y'all sit there. Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance issued on October 21st of 2024. Appeal was received November 22nd of 2024. Applicant was requesting for 5 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Building Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name for the record and your relationship to the property?
Michael Zimmet, TMZ Enterprises.
Okay, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and let us know what your plans are.
All right, sir. I was given a 5-month extension because the nature of the job involves wet cement. And it's wet the whole time, and I couldn't do it. So Mr. Arnold stopped at the end of May. Inspector Arnold, and he gave me a 45-day extension, which I'm holding in my hand, and I agreed to comply with it.
Okay. Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, to the appellate, I'm unclear. You said that you received an extension from Inspector Arnold.
Like it was, I explained to him that it was all rainy and I couldn't do the masonry work. It was wet all the time. He said, "How much time do you need?" I said, "Want 45 days." He goes, "Okay, 45 days it is."
And how did he present that to you, through the chair?
Him and his assistant were on my property on the 21st of May.
You're breaking up. So, Mr. Chairman.
The inspector and the assistant came to my property on May 22nd, and we had an agreement there. We made an agreement.
Okay. Interesting. Mr. Chairman, we don't agree. We don't, it's been more than 5 months since the VN was issued, but we don't object to another 45 days to complete the abatement of the violation notices.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Okay, so motion is in order for July 19th, 45 days, 2025 to complete the abatement of the violation.
What
Motion,
date? I'm sorry. What was the date you're giving me till?
the actual date is, July 19th, 2025.
Very good. I
Okay.
agree.
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Dank,
Second.
second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next docket is housing docket A 255-24, 1978 West 57th Street.
Docket 254-24 has been withdrawn.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 7323 Lawn Avenue. That has been withdrawn.
Oh,
Okay, did you catch that, Mr. Vanover?
I did, thank you.
All right, so next docket is A 255-24, 1978 West 57th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance. Issued on October 31st of 2024. Appeal was received November 25th, 2024, requesting for 30 days to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name for the record and your relationship to the property? Mr. Chairman, I do not see a Mr. Brown in the participants panel, nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Mr. Vanover, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Jacobson.
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and/or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
To the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Vanover.
Preliminarily, Mr. Chairman, Ms. Davis, this docket is A 255-24.
That is correct.
In our records, I'm showing that, but I'm also showing that 246-24, A 246-24 is assigned to this record as well. Is that an error on our part? Or is there two dockets for this property?
Through the chair to Mr. Vanover, I'm not sure. I don't have 246 in front of me. That was something I would have to research.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, Ms. Davis, at your convenience, good. I would appreciate that. Mr. Chairman, again to Ms. Davis, was there, I believe the request was for 30 days. There's progress being made on the exterior of this property, Mr. Chairman. We don't object to it. We don't object to an additional 30 days to complete the work on this house.
Okay. Let's see. Motion is in order for July 4th, 30 days, 2025 to abate the violation. Motion?
So move.
Second.
Okay, moved by Mr. Bradley, second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Mr. Vanover, I do see there was an A24624 in our approval of resolutions. If that helps to clear up anything on that number.
Yeah,
Thank you.
through the chair to Mr. Vanover, it could have been some number issues earlier and it was corrected and you guys were sent the updated information, but I will double check that.
Okay. Okay, next
Oh.
docket is A2. Let's see. The next docket is withdrawn. It's housing docket A256-24.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
they're present today.
Oh, they are present. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the next docket is A256-24, 10608 Fidelity Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance. Issued on October 21st of 2024. Appeal was received on November 15th of 2024, requesting for 4 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official. Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your name for the record?
Richard Antonios Abujaudi,
And who is with you?
father, son.
Okay,
Antonios, Richard.
okay.
Okay, so if you both swear yours both in case both either one of yours are given testimony, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and proceed.
I just wanted to say that, I mean, this work was done, it was completed. So we didn't know that the appeal was to appeal 4 more time. I had no, I mean, we just went through the motions. But we wanted to make sure that we got them more time and we did it, we used it. And these 3 items have been rectified. We're waiting for reinspection, so we don't need more time. These are completed. But on another note, this property was sold May 2nd. So there was a inspection completed on April 29th that had none of these violations shown on that new inspection. There were new violations shown, looks like some minor stuff that the new owner signed an affidavit at closing that they would assume.
Okay, Mr. Vanover.
Bear with me, Mr. Chairman. There's a lot going on there. So, Mr. Chairman, we don't object. I wouldn't object to an additional 30 days of time just to get the inspector to close this violation notice. And just for clarification, we are here for violation notice vias and violation 240-24760.
Correct.
And my records do show that it has yet to be closed. So I will, we don't object to
30 days.
yeah, 30 days to get that cleared up.
Okay. Motion is in order for July 4th, 2025 to complete the violations. Motion
So moved.
moved by Mr. Denk,
Second.
second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Chairman, what was that date again?
It is July 4th, 2025.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes,
Mr. Maskey, Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Sorry, can I interrupt for 1 second before we move forward? Because we did, on the point of sale inspection, there was other things that came out. But now we shouldn't be on the hook for this because we have an affidavit signed by the buyer that they will assume this.
Yeah, the record read that you were here for that particular violation that the chief building official
Only
read.
the first one.
That's correct.
Okay, so then the second one, we have to go through this whole process again?
This second one is probably issued to the new owner.
Okay, well, it was
issued to
it was
you.
issued in our LLC because it was at the point of sale, which means it hadn't closed yet.
That's something you have to discuss with building and housing.
Okay,
So you can go to room 505 once you
okay.
leave
So
here.
on our part, there's nothing less to do because the inspector will re-inspect within 30 days. Do we have to call him and tell him to re-inspect?
Through the chair to Mr. Vanover, do they need to contact your inspector?
No, I will follow up with my team and most likely this will be done administratively.
Thank you.
And so there's nothing more for you to do on this matter.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next
Thank
document,
you.
A 257-24, 3572 West 69th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance, issued on December 4th of 2024. Appeal was received December 26th of 2024, requesting for 6 months to complete the abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative state your first and last name for the record and as well as your relationship to the property?
Angela Goins, owner.
Okay, Mr. Goins, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay,
You
go-
have to,
Go ahead and proceed.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. What, with the violation, I'm not opposed to cutting the tree. Me and the neighbor have had problems and he will not allow me to get on that side of the property to do any kind of home maintenance, including like I have a window that needs attention, my gutters need cleaned, that tree needs cut. And he will not let me on the property at all. He's actually gone to court and pled guilty because he was arrested for threatening to shoot me, and he was arrested with a gun and went to court, and I went through all those court proceedings, and they said that wasn't the court to be for those kind of proceedings, so now we are here. There's a no, he's not allowed to talk to me or confront me, but I mean, he's next door and he won't let me on the property. So I think I've tried to talk to the owners of the property, but they won't do anything for me. The owners of the house is an LLC, Ferrari Car Biz, owned by Charles Ferrari or Cafari. They're up the street. But this house has been a problem to me. They've given me roaches 7 different occasions. They come in, they clean up the house, they get a new tenant, and they do nothing until the next tenant, and they gut the place, and we start all over again. So there's some serious issues with, I can't even take care of my own property. I want to cut the tree. It's to the point where it's into my gutters, and I'm afraid to mow my front grass. I think this guy is nuts. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Okay, take it over to Mr. Vanover.
Bear with me for a moment, Mr. Chairman. There's the violation notice that we are here for a.
It's on Do Not
Yeah.
Disturb. Why did that ring?
Is for a hedge that is in the front yard. That is,
Actually, it's like trees or maybe even bushes. they're overgrown at this point. Where I'll have to get somebody out to cut them. I mean, I'm on the oxygen. You know, I've been wanting to cut them because, like I said, now they've grown into my gutter. I'm afraid this guy is gonna shoot me. He's not, and he's got family living there. His brother told me to wipe the smile off my face because it's not gonna be there very long. I mean, I don't want nothing to do with this guy. I want the property owner I've asked the property owner to come over there because there was an issue with the back fence that the renter wanted me to fix, but when I got all the materials there, he wouldn't let me on that side of the property, so the guy I hired had to do it all from my side. So I can't even finish, like, I can't put screws in the fence so I can finish to paint. I have some pictures in my phone. And now he's added like some kind of big monstrosity that's like 8 foot tall in the backyard that I don't know what that's all about.
All right, so to bring it back to what the chief
Mr.
building
Chair.
inspector had to say is that there's the violation is for some shrubbery or whatever in the front yard.
Yeah, and it butts
That's
up
what
to
we
both
need.
of our properties.
Okay.
And he won't let me on that side of the property, which is the driveway and my property are one in their own. So I have to get on his property to literally cut those trees, bushes, whatever hedge. I have to get on his property and he will not let me in the driveway. I cannot get on any of that side of my house to do any kind of maintenance.
So you can't cut the ones that are in front of the house.
Not without stepping foot on his property.
All right, Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman and Ms. Goins, do you live at this property?
Yes, I'm, yeah.
And
I've lived there
Mr. Chairman,
I've lived there for 30 years.
I'm looking from my view here, looking at the photographs from from Google Street View. I believe this can be all accomplished from in front of the house, the appellate's house, and the issues are unfortunate, but the reality is that it has to be abated.
Okay,
we don't
well,
expect,
I
we
do
don't
have
expect
to
more
get,
time,
because
but-
what you're seeing isn't all of it. I mean, it looks like, but those trees go back to where I actually have to get onto his driveway to do that, and I have to get in his driveway to clean my gutters. I have a window that's taped in on that side of my house that's taped in my window because I can't get over there to fix it, to caulk it, or do anything. So I'm wondering at this point, I mean, to get my own maintenance done, get this tree done, I mean, I can't get over there. Where do I go? I mean, I don't know. I mean, this guy, he's not, and he's there. He doesn't work. He's there 24/7. So it's not like I can even do it while he's not home. He's there all the time. I'm afraid to mow my front grass. I mean, especially in light of this guy went off on his neighbor and just shot him. Can I show you a couple pictures?
Mr. Chairman, I understand the other issues, and those are matters that are just not before us. I mean, we're talking about the hedgerow in the front of the property.
Yes, and it wraps onto his property that I cannot get to unless I'm in his driveway. And if I'm in his driveway, he's threatened that I cannot, he's actually taken over part of my property in the backyard. He's just took it over and he put his grill on it that he puts right up against my house. I'm afraid he's gonna burn the house down.
Well, I think there's something with the city. I know Mr. Vanover is aware of this law, but you're allowed to do maintenance on your building from the side. So, and there has been issues that have come before us that possibly it may take the police to actually go there to make sure.
They won't. I've asked the police
Mr.
to.
Chairman, Mr. Chairman, if there
Yeah.
any work for maintenance or windows or any of that other work, if a permit is pulled for the work and there's a refusal for access, then there is a process by which they can request access from their inspector. Once it's been denied, they can, and there is a process by which, as the building official, I can enforce access for the purpose of getting that work done. There's a lot of issues here, and these are legal issues. I still believe that this specific issue that is before the board today can be accomplished from the front yard of the appellant's home. The board at this point can rule that either she does not have to comply or to grant more time to comply. But it doesn't sound like there's a solution presented to us on how to comply at this point.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. And
Well, we're going to give you some time.
yeah, well, I mean, do I need to get an attorney or because I need access to that side of my home and I shouldn't have to pull a permit to have somebody come over and clean my gutters or caulk my window or, I mean, and he refuses to let me on any bit. I mean, I have a window there that I need to put a ladder and screw the framework back in. It's literally duct taped from the inside because I can't get over there and fix it. I cannot do any maintenance to my house.
Mr. Chairman, I would say this is a civil matter that would require it to be brought to a court of jurisdiction, which is not this board.
Okay, so there you go. That is correct. All we can do is we can give you more time. You had mentioned that you were on oxygen and that somebody else is going to be doing the work. So that's what I would do is hire someone to cut the hedges or whatever needs to be done there.
Okay.
And so, I mean, that's one way you won't be out there, but
Yeah, but he's refused to let anybody else on the property as well.
well, that may be so, but
I had the fence in the back. He complained about the fence because last August we had that bad windstorm. Well, he complained because it blew over. Well, it blew over everything because, well, there was gale winds. It blew the fence down. Very next day I had wood there. Home Depot didn't even have electricity. And then he wouldn't let me on the property
ma'am, I have
to do the work.
Ma'am, I have to stick to what's before us, okay? And the
all right, well,
building
can you tell
inspector
me-
has said that it is the front hedges, and so I'm going to give you 30 days to take care of the violation, okay? And then you're going to have to deal with the rest of it as was suggested.
Can you give me
through
longer
the
than
sil-
30 days?
You need more than 30 days?
Yeah, I gotta hire somebody. I can't reach it myself. The last time I fell off a ladder, I broke my stinking arm.
All right, we'll give you 60 days then. All right, so motion is in order to August 4th, 60 days, 2025 to abate that violation.
What do I do about the civil matter? Because I need to get over there and do gutters. I need to. I've talked to people. I've got estimates on the gutters. I can't exactly pay them to come out and then they can't do the work because I don't have this kind of money.
Okay, in this court, what we're doing here, I can't help you with that, okay?
Yeah, well, who can?
Well, I don't know. You'd probably have to call an attorney or somebody. I can't really give you any advice on it.
We went to court because the guy tried to shoot me, and he was arrested with the gun. It wasn't her jurisdiction. It's not this jurisdiction. Whose jurisdiction is it?
Well, that's what I said. You're going to need to get someone, maybe hire an attorney or do something to figure that
I mean,
out.
this guy doesn't even own the house,
Okay.
and the
but-
owner of the house won't help me.
All right, ma'am, I can't handle any of that. All I can
You
tell
know,
you,
this is just a mess.
I got a motion
Yeah. Just
for
whatever.
August
Whatever.
4th, 2025. Motion
So moved.
moved by Mr. Dank,
Can I reappeal this if I have to?
Ma'am, please let the motion proceed.
and
Thank you.
second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes,
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice to be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Such a.
Next docket, housing docket A 258-4 15520 Norway Avenue.
Application fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance. Issued on October 23rd of 2024. Appeal was received November 11th of 2024, requesting for 60 days to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative state your first and last name for the record, as well as your relationship to the property?
This is Morgan. We are the owners of the property.
We couldn't hear that. Could you repeat that, please?
Yes. My name is Morgan Albert. My husband, Michael Conley, is also on the call. We are the owners of the property.
Okay, Ms. Albert, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and proceed.
We received a violation for our garage and for our front steps. Our garage has now been torn down and our front steps are rebuilt. We just need to have the hand railings reaffixed. We're having those cleaned up right now, and then we can have the inspector back out. So
Okay,
all of the work.
I'm not sure how clear that is coming through, but I'll check with Mr. Vanover and see if he understands that. Mr. Vanover?
Mr. Chairman, I didn't hear any of that. I apologize.
Okay. And I
I
think,
can try to explain also. This is Michael Conley. I also reside at the residence.
okay, solemnly swear to affirm or tell the truth, the whole truth.
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
So we received a violation notice for our garage, and then the front steps that were crumbling. We took care of having the steps demolished and then repaired. The only thing that I guess I don't know enough about code stuff is going to be the wrought iron railings that are not affixed currently. We are having those just refinished for aesthetic purposes, and then we'll have those back up as soon as we get them back. And then the garage was demolished, so it is no longer present.
Okay. How much more time do you need?
I'm not sure what the timeline is for the railings. I mean, maybe hopefully no more than a couple weeks, I guess. I'm not sure what the timeline is for the shop that's refinishing them, but the structural concerns at the level of the steps and then the garage are taken care of. So
Okay, so then you'll need an inspection. Mr. Vanover?
correct.
Mr. Chairman, bear with me a second here. Yeah, so Mr. Chairman, there's still a final inspection for the raise of the garage, but there is a permit in place to that. We don't object to an additional 60 days to comply as a owner occupied structure.
Okay, so a motion is in order for August 4th, 60 days, 2025 to abate the violations. Motion,
So moved.
moved by Mr. Maschke,
Second.
second by Mr. Denk.
Mr. Bradley? Mr.
Yes.
Maschke?
Yes.
Mr. Dink?
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher?
Yes, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you. Housing docket A 259-24, 2609 West 18th Street. That has been withdrawn. Next docket, housing docket A 261-24, 657 East 97th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the main structure. Issued on November 25th of 2024. Appeal was received December 17th of 2024, requesting for 24 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Would the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name for the record as well as your relationship to the property?
Leroy Webster, owner.
Mr. Webster, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and proceed.
Okay. This is my first meeting, so I'm not sure what needs to be said or what are you asking me? I know I'm asking for time to complete the needed work.
Okay, well, we might be able to give you some kind of indication, because this is a condemnation, so, Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, we do object to 24 months. And Mr. Chairman of the appellate, when did you take possession of this house?
Maybe 2 years ago, 2 years prior.
And Mr. Chairman of the appellate, what was your expectation when you took possession of the house?
My expectation was to renovate the home and use it for a investment property.
Okay. And Mr. Chairman, as such, the condition of this house was, relatively close to this condition when it was purchased. As an investment property, there's an expectation that investors have the resources and the wherewithal to maintain or to correct the conditions of the property. As you've heard me state many times before, the condition of the property was not a surprise and influences the purchase price. So we would ask to deny and remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing.
Well, motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property to the Division of Building and Housing for any further action. Motion,
So moved.
moved by Mr. Maschke,
Second.
second by Mr. Denk.
Mr. Bradley? Mr. Maschke?
Yes.
Mr. Dink?
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher?
Yes. Notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you. Next docket, housing docket A 262-24, 3565 East 81st Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the main structure. Issued on December 3rd of 2024. Appeal was received December 30th of 2024, requesting for 2 years to complete abatement of the violation. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representatives please state your first and last name for the record as well as your relationship to the property? You guys have to unmute your mics.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I apologize. My name is Raquel Rose. I am the granddaughter of the property. My grandmother is present as well.
Okay, so whoever's going to be giving testimony, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and let us know what the plans are.
Okay, so we do intend to repair the home. We just had tenants that moved out in 2023. We haven't had rent in over 5 years there. Time just hasn't been on our side, Councilman. We are asking for the time to make the repairs. We are in the process of turning this home into a domestic violence center, transitional home. And we are actually, we have already applied for the grant for that program. And so we're just in the process of that in order for us to get the repairs.
Okay, Mr. Vanover.
So, Mr. Chairman, this property has, according to our records, this property has not been registered as a rental since 2018. It is currently condemned, and the citizens of the city of Cleveland have paid to board it up twice in the past 18 months. While I am empathetic and applaud the desire, this is in advanced stages of disrepair, and it sounds
Yes.
like there's no actual plan. I mean, there's an idea. But
No,
it
no,
feels,
there's an actual
Mr. Chairman,
plan.
Ms. Rose, if I may complete and then
Sure.
you'll have an opportunity. It doesn't appear that there's funding, and to the appellate's testimony, it's been empty for 2 years while the taxpayers are funding the board ups of this property. So we would ask that you deny more time and remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing. None of that, of course, prohibits forward movement, once the project is funded and permits are pulled, but it allows us the opportunity for administrative enforcement in the meantime.
Ms. Rose?
Yes, they actually only boarded up one side of the property. We boarded up the other side because someone tried to break in it. My uncle has been maintaining the yard. We understand that there's extensive repairs that need to be done. But again, we have a plan to get that done, and we are in the process of, getting those repairs done.
Okay, so if you are successful, that'll be great. In the meantime, we're going to make a motion is in order to deny more time, and we're going to remand the property division of building and housing for any further actions so it can be monitored. Motion?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Maskey,
Second.
second by Mr. Bradley.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next is the approval of resolutions. Dockets A 242 through A 249, 24. Dockets A 251, 24, 252, 24. Docket A 106, 25. Docket A 112, 25, and docket A 113, 25. Motion?
So move.
Moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Approval of minutes for May 21st, 2025. Are there any additions or corrections?
No.
Motion to
So
approve.
moved.
So moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Dink.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr.
I'm
Gallagher.
sorry.
Yes. Is there anything else to come before us?
I just have a
Yes.
question. I'm not sure exactly what the outcome means there. Can you explain what you just
Well,
said?
Yes, as the chief building inspector has said, is that you still can go ahead forward with what your plans are and take care of the property, whatever needs to be done to take it out of condemnation. If you get one or the other going, where you get the monies, you get it going, so be it, okay? So you can keep moving forward with your plans or your ideas, but the city will be monitoring what's going on there, okay? If there's no action taking place, if it falls through, then, you could be in housing court, or they could even demolish the building. So you want to make sure that something's happening.
I gotcha. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for the clarification.
Okay. Okay, is there anything else to come before us?
No.
Okay, we'll now adjourn. Thank you.